Hey guys, Coach Eddie here from EddieForLife. And in this video I'm going to be talking about a subject which is very, very important for our success in life. And that's inner power and inner strength. So listen up and let's get into it. We hear a lot about inner power and inner strength. And yes, that is something which is so important to have a successful life, to live a life of fulfillment. But what is this inner power? What is this inner strength that everybody seems to be talking about? And how do we tap into it? How do we cultivate it? First, let's talk about maybe what is this actual strength and what is this power within us? I would like to say that this really isn't a power or a strength, but rather a matter of discipline. It's a matter of discipline and how you train yourself to perform when times get tough. In other words, not to break. You see, when times get tough, and I've been through this myself so many times in life, you have to remember to keep things simple and not to give up by putting the right foot in front of the left foot, and then put the left foot in front of the right foot and keep doing that until you succeed in what you're supposed to do and not break during the process. It's a matter of training yourself. It's a matter of being aware and knowing who you are, knowing what you're capable of. And sometimes when times get tough, even the best of us, we forget what we've accomplished in life. We forget who we are. You know, myself personally, there have been times when things were really tough for me. And, you know, a lot of those times I would stand up strong and straight, and I would look myself in the eye, and I would say, okay, Eddie, fuck this. You know who you are. You've done this and that and this and that. Fuck this, nothing is gonna break you. Nothing. And you know, that helps because you remember who you are. You remember what you're capable of, and you remember what you've accomplished in life. That's part of the inner strength, knowing who you are, knowing what you've gone through in life. Your inner power is such that you can cultivate it, you can tap into it when you need it by awareness. Now that's not only awareness, but it's also a matter of discipline. Something which, discipline is something which I think we forgot a lot about in the modern world today. Everything is, hey, gotta take it easy, don't work too hard, and if it's too hard, well, do something else. No. Discipline is about getting out of bed in the morning, knowing what you gotta do, and doing it even when it's tough, and doing the gray work and the black work, like it's called. Not everything is honey and strawberries and cream. It takes work in life. You gotta have, I'm not talking about hustle right now, but you gotta grit your teeth and continue doing things even when it's tough, even when sometimes you don't like what you're doing. But you know that in the end, if you do continue, then that will bring you the success that you want, in whatever it is. Not to break. And if you don't break, then you're on your way to success. That's what inner power is. That's what inner strength is. It's not something which you work on by pumping iron. That doesn't bring you inner strength. That's discipline. You see all those, all the bodybuilders, they have a lot of physical power, and most of them have a lot of inner strength, but that has nothing to do with the physical strength. That it has to do with their discipline, that they went every day and they went to the grind, and they went and they hauled ass to the gym, and when it was cold and when it was hot and when they didn't feel like working out, they worked out and they pumped iron. And when you do that, when you don't break, and when you have a mission in life, when you have a goal and you're aware of it, That's how you cultivate your inner power. And the same thing also in business. You see a lot of people in business, they started out, it was really tough at the beginning. But they had a mission. They knew that was that, like people who know what their ikigai, their purpose in life is. And they know that it's tough at the beginning, and yet they don't break. They know that they have to get through this, and they have to do the dirty work, and they have to do the work which is sometimes not pleasant for them, and they don't like it so much, yet they do it. That is inner strength. Awareness of what is right, awareness, mindfulness of what you have to do, and the discipline to do it. And that builds up your self-esteem and your awareness of who you are. And when you have that all together is what most people call inner strength or inner power. That's how I suggest that you should go about that in life. Cultivate that inner strength and inner power by cultivating awareness, what you need to do, and having the discipline to go about doing it even when you don't feel like it, even when things are tough. And number 3, also knowing who you are and having a sense of self-awareness and remembering things that you went through in your life and that you stood up strong and you succeeded in doing, even if things were against you, because all that also gives you a sense of that inner power, knowing that you can do it. You've done stuff which is really difficult before in your life. So go out, do what you got to do, and be successful doing it. Cultivate that inner power. If you have anything to say on this subject, I'd love to hear you in the comments below. You can always write me something. If you like the video, you might want to hit the like button or hit the bell to be notified for future videos. That's fine. And if not, that's also fine. In any case, I hope that I gave you a little bit of value today. This is Coach Eddie from EddieForLife. Stay safe and be well. I'll see you in my next video.